Family, friends, and fellow gamers. Welcome back to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. Go grab your dog, your cat, your hamster, your goldfish, and settle in for another fine episode of Getting Our Grump On. Here we go. First thing I'm going to do is take a gamble again. You're going to notice that we've got a whole bunch of stuff slated here, and we will talk about that as soon as I resolve the gamble. Remember the last time we removed an animal pen with domesticated animals and we got those domesticated animals back? We're going to try it again. So here my domesticated animal count is at 0. I am going to come over here and remove the milk pen and hope that those 3 domesticated animals will go back into my inventory. Yeah, we just did that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a pause on it. Not that one. Oh, I removed it, so there's nothing there. Hey, let's get going. Get our people running. Okay, here's what's going on. Where do we start? You know what? Gosh darn it. Let me address this. The comments. Candy64, you're freaking awesome. I mentioned it earlier, but you are actually one of the influencers that has encouraged me to get into recording Banished and putting it online. So kudos to you. I will always follow you. Other Tonye. Is that correct? I did the long O with the Enye. Tonye. So, you have been too kind to me. And Doug, gosh darn it, Doug, I just got to take care of you in this game. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we did. Let's see. We screamed for nomads. We got nomads. We've got our buildup of our seaport, which is going well. And then I heard Doug screaming something about duck blinds. Well, Doug, guess what? We got them. So we got a hunting blind here, and we got another hunting blind somewhere over here, if I could find it. There we go. And I don't know if that is it, or if we actually got one more hiding in here somewhere. But you know what? 2 blinds to start with is more than we're going to need. Doug, you also wanted to get our smokery and our drying shack started, so guess what I did, man? Here is our drying shack. We're going to open it. Here is our saltery. We really don't need to open this right now, but we're going to do it because we have no salt. And then here is our smokehouse. Let's go ahead and get that going. And up here is where we're going to get our salt from. So we might as well get that open too. So now you're starting to see that we've got the basics laid down. And once the basics are laid down, that's when we go into steroid mode and just start building like crazy, just like we did back in Pangea. Oh, I mentioned in one of the comments why we may not be having the resources that we have seen in the previous game. And that is because I'm building in a different climate. I always loved the marine climate because that's what's closest to home. But for Appalachian, I've decided to go with a harsher climate because we're more in the mountain range. And maybe it's because of the harsh conditions that I'm not getting the resources that I would expect to get from the marine environment. Anyway, I've been talking without even looking to what's going on, so give me a second to pause this, and I just need to do an assessment here. Domesticated animals, I see 0 here, but have they been going? Oh my gosh. Cha-ching. Baby, we are in the wool business. And now it's going to be time for our tailor to kick it into overdrive. If we have leather, I am going to jump right into warm coats. We have 6. So what we can do is we can go with leather. What's our housing situation look like? Holy nuts on a freaking biscuit. How did that happen? Okay, young kids, close your ears for a minute. You Appalachian people just love to reproduce. Dang. All right. Kids, you can come back to the video. Here we go. Let's go ahead and put down that milk pen. I don't know if the milk pen is going to be next or if the chicken coop here, our little, what is this, an egg pen? Because the egg pen gets us feathers. And if we combine feathers and reeds, we get survival coats. And that might just be the flavor we want to go with. So, holy nuts. So do we want eggs and feathers or do we want milk? And I'm leaning eggs and feathers because I haven't even thought about a dairy yet. But let's take a quick peeky at a dairy. I think I use this one over here because this one just looks more wooden. See, it's kind of got the wooden Tudor look to it. There is another one that's somewhere yonder. But for some reason, I just don't... This is it. This one, see how it's all stony? It looks too modern for our liking. So this one, and what are the chances that this is going to fit? Let's do the flippy thing. Right there. Oh my gosh. Who is your daddy? So we're going to go ahead, and that's going to take us right into the road, isn't it? So I need to drop it. Are we flattening 1 square or 2? If I drop it right there, I need to come 1 square under the existing road. Let's do it. As a matter of fact, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to take our flatten tool, which we said we weren't going to do, but that's okay because I like to lie to you guys. And we're going to come across here like this, and I'm going to take it right to there, and that's going to give us a nice flat road all the way across. Once they remove the resources, we can get rid of that. Did they already remove these resources? Maybe, sort of. And I got a plan for this area here too. Let me just see if those resources have been removed. And my plan for that area is this it? Yep. Check it out. This is a different type of shipyard. If you remember in the very last few games of Pangea, the shipyard we were using was the old style one. And it actually laid horizontally like this. This particular shipyard goes vertically. And what I'm going to try to do is stack a couple of them right along here. Now, what I want to do, because the OCD thing that I've got, I'm going to line them up with these traders I've got. Oh my gosh, I just, went ahead and told you guys my strategy. So what do we need to do? Oh my gosh, we're not going to be able to. That is way too low. Okay, forget that. They're not lining up. The question is, though, do I want to bring it one more down to there? Yeah, you know what? That might be a really good place because that bottom green kind of lines up with the shadow there. So we need to take out one more row, and we can do that. Doesn't matter. I'm even debating. Do I want the resources? I'm getting cheap here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this tool right here. Cha-ching. And I want this one because I want my resources. Just because I want what I want when I want it. And we're going to take out not this road, come one down, come across, and then just make a nice little... Nope, this way. We're going to make a nice little cliff wall right there. And they're going to take whatever resources are there. Let's get them running. Okay, guys. Something different from Pangea. Yeah, we are. We're going to take a totally different... Remember Pangea, we went absolutely nutso. And that, I think that is a word. We just went freaking loony with our trading posts. Because you never know when you're going to need, 50 trading posts in a game. We're going to try to get by with the absolute minimum here. So what I did was I dropped in a building material. I dropped in a seed trader. I dropped in a livestock. And I dropped in a general. So we have got one of each. Now, maybe my guys are running a little too fast for me. Let's go ahead and open up some more things because we need to. Okay, we've got this guy making wool. So I'm guessing wool is already in our inventory. Somewhere. If you can't find it, go by name and just come to the bottom. Well, there is the wool. The question is our tailor... Okay, we don't even have them slated yet. So you know what? You're not making survival coats. You're going to make... Do we have leather? Leather. Do we have leather? Still 6? I don't know, man. Maybe we just need to go with wool coats. Oh, let's do warm. I really like the warm coats because they're 20 units a coat. The wool coats are 15 units a coat, which isn't bad, but I would much rather take my chances with this and see what we can get going. All right. Now, you know what? Let's get a wait, where are all of our people? We don't have that many jobs manned. 2 brewers. Blacksmith. We don't have a blacksmith, but you know what? We're still styling. As a matter of fact, you know what I want to do? I want to get right into carbon steel tools. So that is going to require a second mine. So one mine's going to produce iron, the other one is going to produce coal. And because we're going to have a stone person here and 2 miners, we're going to need a second house. So there is our first second house. So what do we need? 28 citizens. Holy nuts on a biscuit, we need a lot. That's going to keep that area happy unless we throw 2 miners into each. 2, 4, 6. Let's do it. Another house. So that's going to be fully manned over there. Over here, you know what? I just realized we don't have the labor force for all that. But we'll work on it. Right now, I just want to get my people housed. I don't believe I fell that far behind on housing. Anyway, do we want to go shanty or do we want to go with our little custom homes here? I think we can still go custom homes. Because it looks like we're going to put everybody to work in this area. I think these are... Why is there nothing here? There is. It's a water scavenger. Oh, and he is paused. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3 water scavengers are here. The hunting blinds are in. These are dock shanties back here. I'm going to go ahead and drop in another dock shanty here. Notice I got another market here. So this is going to look weird for a lot of you because this is just me. But I've got a market here on this corner. On this corner, I've got another market. On this corner, I've got another market. And I'm basically using my markets as storage sheds, bins, storage. Stock, what do you call them things? Gosh darn it. Storage barns? Yeah, let's call it a storage barn. I don't even see them. Here they are. Storage barns. So anyway, that is just something that I do sometimes when I play this game is rather than laying down markets all over the place, I will actually go ahead and storage barn instead. And we were going to take this road here, come off of this dock, go straight across to there. Do I have that? That should be in there. And then we're going to drop our dairy right here. So holy nuts on a biscuit, man. We are in production. I need more housing. So let's go. Let's open up these two to make it look uniform. I mean, if nothing else, I just want to get my citizens housed so that they can do what makes people happy in Appalachia. So, I mean, if some people like to get their grump on, others like to get their groove on. So, you know what? Whatever spins your wheels. Might as well go ahead and open the rest of this up too. That's a house, isn't it? Yeah, do it. So we're going to get a few more people up here. I'm thinking what I'm going to do here is, let's see, that's 2, 4. That's going to man everybody there. Here we've got, oh, that's my house. Isn't there another house like right across the way? Yeah, open you up. And you know what? If we exceed our housing, I am not concerned about that. Let's go ahead and fly with one miner up here first. Oh, geez, man, I think we really screwed up here when we let that get away from us. But you know what? They're going to get on it. I'm probably going to need a little bit more stone. So let's go ahead and pull some stone out from our natural surroundings. Like right here. We got some stone that we can grab. Is all my stone out of this area? Yeah, there's a little bit left there. We'll grab that. And let's go ahead and make a little run up here for some stone. Okay, groovy cool. Groovy cool. We don't need another forester because we're pumping out logs pretty well. Our lumber count, I know it's at 0 because we have the what am I trying to say? It's at 0 because of the buildings that are all using lumber. And they're building that road down there right now. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop the dairy in right here as we have spoken. You know what? Let's keep them running. And I'm just going to drop them down to 2 speed. I don't normally fly at that speed, but I want things to get built. So we need to just keep them moving. The dairy. Yeah, another thing about 2 speed also is it is slow enough that if something does get away from you in the game, you can still recover from it before it turns into a catastrophe. I think that's going to look awesome there. There are no variations of this, but that's going to blend in nicely. So we're going to go ahead and cha-ching you in God, too bad it wouldn't go. It won't really line up there. But you're going to go next to the Cooper. So that's cool. So let's drop the dairy in. And that means let's go for the feathers. You know what? I'm not going to do feathers next because we're going to get feathers from the duck blinds. Here, Doug, I'm already going to give you one of them. Boom. There we go. And now that that's going to make duck meat and feathers, let's get this going. Whoops, did I? It was unpaused. Oopsies. Okay, then that's the next one that's going to get built. And they'll build that at their leisure. What is this? A chandlery. Yeah, that's another thing I did. Remember that it wouldn't fit nice and square in here? Well, that was because I actually took my venison butcher and I dropped it down so that the inside of the second row overlapped into this area. What I did is I moved it up one, put the outside road right on there, and now the chandlery's front row is actually one row above there. And it fits nicely. It's squared off with this. And my OCD is in a very zenful place. You know what? My guys aren't doing anything. Build. Did we have another death? Oh no, we put in a... Are we moving? There, now we are. And you know what? Let's go back to 5. Okay, guys. Man, we've got a lot going on. I'm going to go ahead and drop in a dock workshop. I just haven't figured out how or where I want to drop this thing in. I'm looking at this area. I've got 3 shanties lined up. I could drop another shanty in right here. Drop a stockpile up here, and then drop a dock workshop right here. And now that I got my green, let's see how that plays out. So let's drop the shanty first, and that's going to be this biscuit. I don't like the light colored one. I like the darker one. Make sure our door is on the right side. Come on down. You are the next contestant on Who Wants to Build a Shanty. That's kind of cool that the door lines up with that dock right there. So if we go ahead and drop you there, boom, like that, we can go ahead and take our stockpile, because there's nothing I can do with this single strip right here. I mean, that's another lie. I could drop in a another bee. Well, I don't even have a... I do have a bee thing. Let's see what's going to happen if where my dock workshop is going to go. And that's this bad boy. This is going to be this one. And we're going to drop in the dock workshop. We'll see, that's going to line up with the dock. But you know what? It's going to go right into the shanty. But no, we can build a walkway behind the shanty. That'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? That's going to be like totally awesome. Because... watch this. Oh my gosh. One there, and then hit the dock. Perfect. No, that's not the dock. There's the dock. There's that. We'll put it there. Doug, have another duck blind. All right. Got to take care of our supporters. All right. Wow, that happened quick. What just happened? Early spring. You know what? When it comes to these traders down here, I don't even know if I plan to utilize them. And let's see. Let's go ahead and get you. We'll throw a tailor in just because we can. You're going to start making us. We got wool going into production. Do we have tallow yet? By name, T. Give me a T. We do not have tallow. We do not have venison. I don't know if I'm happy with this harsh condition. Yeah, I don't think I would want to live in Appalachia. I will gladly take my coastal region because you just can't grow anything here. But anyway, we'll figure that out. You guys should have venison out the ying. And I can't figure out what's going on with that. Anyway, all right. Now we're starting to get laborers, 2 students. That is not a good thing. Come on, kids. You guys need to grow up. How we doing here? 12 families, 10 homes. We need to build one more home somewhere. And what's going on here? I can't see anything. Small home, and that one is actually being built. Maybe that is the home we need. And how's our food doing? Oh, now we're at 2,500. That's where we should have been last episode. Tools are going down to 6. Is our mine built? Our mine is not built yet. Have we even started? Yes, we have. We need stonage. Okay, that fixes that. More stonage to finish the mine. And that might just be what's holding us up is the stone. What do we got? Oh, there's a... I don't want to say that, but there is a... let's just say that. Let's grab that region of stone right there. And once we get this mine built... Yeah, because these tools are going to go down real quick like. We got 18. You know what we can already do? Is throw somebody in here for coal. Just like that. I want to take one guy off of there just because I want to protect my teacher slot. And I'm going to put my blacksmith over to... I think I'm going to run right down into carbon steel. Because for some reason that's kind of where I like to roll. Okay, and we're out of tools. Let's go to iron. Iron tools. You're back on iron again. And we're just going to have to roll with this. So they will get it when they get it. I need a blacksmith. Cha-ching. Make me iron tools. I'm trying to challenge myself to something in this game. I'm trying to keep this inventory square as short as possible. I don't want to start bringing in one of every type of food in the game because then we're going to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. But I just want to keep it generalized. We've already started with iron tools, so that slot's there. Anyway, that's just me talking again. All right. How are we doing with our domesticated animals? You've got 0. So that's telling me oats are really not coming in all that great. Our cider count is off the shelf. Wow. Well, I guess the mountain people like their cider. The only thing we got to get for them now is some mead. And you know what? We've got mead in production. So that's right there. And wow, they're getting their meat action on too. Whoops, there is our 30. We can go a little bit longer. Wow, we got 10 people without tools now, and this sucks. Everybody's out of tools. But you know what? That's okay. Appalachian people are tough, man. They can chop trees down with their bare hands. What are you waiting on? Stone. Everybody's waiting on stone. I do not have a laborer. Well, boom. Looks like Nasha must have died also. How many tombstones do we have here? I'm only seeing one. Does this tell me who it is? No. Is Nasha still alive? No, because this was her house. And no. Let's do another count here. 13 families for 12 homes. I think we're going to need another one. Yeah, look at this. You give them houses, and man, do they start reproducing. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead. Oh, they're building these too. We don't need to put any more down. Let's just let those get built. And you know what we might want to do to speed up stone production is actually drop somebody into there. And then that's going to speed up our stone production. We need one more laborer. Who can we pull? Let's go back to inventory. Well, we can pull our tailor for now. So let's go ahead and do that. And then that will give us at least one builder. I'd really like to have two. Late summer, this is actually when the oats come in. Yeah, see that? Oats are a very late season crop. So I got a feeling once, are we just, oh, there's 56, score. Animals are going to be in production. Who else can we pull? There's got to be somebody down here we can pull off of a job. You know, it would be kind of cool. I need my people on the other side of the pond to start screaming for nomads again. Come on. If I had some nomads, what would I do? Heck, man, I would probably build myself a zoo. If there were zoos in the game, but there's not. So anyway, let's forget we ever said that because that was kind of cornballish. Got this little corner here. I got to figure out what the heck I'm going to put there. That might be a prime location for another, you know, we got the Pickhen and we got the Pilgrim's Rest. This is the 5x5 one. A little modern looking, and it definitely would not fit there. If we moved it up to the main road, no, we're butting against... Oh, I put a shore house there. So probably another stockpile might be in the works right here. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We're a long way off from needing a stockpile. Did they get those homes built? Yeah, they sure did. Look at that. Now we have an excess. So we're golden. Students are back up to 4. That's good. We got 6 little itty bitties that are waiting to go to school. That's cool. Let's go to 10. Might as well get as much done as we can. Because the faster they run, the faster they build tools, and the faster they build tools, the faster... Oh! Everybody gets a tool. Gosh, gotta love it when things work out. Dock Workshop. I think the Dock Workshop is actually going to build our survival coats for us. I am out of trees, if you can believe that. You know what that means? Time to open up this node over here. How many workers do I do not have workers. Nuts on a biscuit. all good. I'm not worried. So, you know what? I'm like I said in the beginning, man, I'm totally jazzed. That's probably the right term to use. I'm jazzed to see that we're getting comments now. And if there is something you guys would like to see, by all means, shout it out. And we'll try to incorporate it into our build. And you know what's been bugging me for a while is everything on this spit, this peninsula right here. Clear that. Clear that. All right. These are all built. Once again, I just need the manpower to get them in there. I could really use a scream for some nomads. 2 laborers. We can start remanning areas. Okay, what do we want to reman? Let's look at our... What do we got quantity of? I know we've got fish. Fish is at 241. Actually, that went down half. Duck meat is flying off the shelf right now. Cider is number 2. Roots is number 3. How's our saltery coming? We still need lumber. It's time for a second forester. I think that's where our priority is. Are you the forester? You sure are. Go ahead and get on in there. Boom. That's going to get us some trees now. And I don't know if I actually pulled the iron out of that. Let's go for... We'll collect almost everything. Yeah. Because I don't know what else would be in there, but... Ooh, I really don't want that way out there. Let's just go right here. Yeah, we're going to get it anyway. All right, cha-ching. And this probably is my woodcutter, which I don't think we're going to need more than 1 woodcutter right now, so I'm actually going to turn him off. Okay, this guy's got more stone than we know what to do with now, so I'm going to pull him or her out of there. And who died? Our woodcutter died? Too bad. I know that's so wrong to say that. We don't need a dairy yet. I really want to get that second tavern built, but I have no idea. Do we have venison? Come on. Are you kidding me? Appalachia has no venison. I don't believe it. I know with the marine climate, we were rocking the venison. We had more venison than we knew what to do with. Okay. Well, we've got resources again. I'm going to go ahead. I know I don't have any inventory. What do we got here? Do we have feathers and do we have... There's reeds. What's our feather count look like? Leather, we have none. You know what we might do? We might actually have to bring in live deer and put them in a pasture. Oh, and now I'm losing my people. Okay, at least it's all still natural. Let's get a church up. With that many deaths, they're going to be needing some happiness. Dock workshop, I think I want that built also, so we can get some survival coats going. And we got our second mine, but I can't afford a miner. Let's, you know what? Oh, nuts. It just became winter again. So, what are we going to do? Let's wait until the thing turns green again, and I think that is going to be our episode. Food is still at 2K. We got, this is at, tools are going up. That's good. We want our tools to go up, and those are actually iron tools, so that's golden. Let's go ahead and, oh man, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. This is our tailor. You know what? I think I just need to breathe. What is this? The chandlery. Without tallow, I don't know what to do. Where are we here? Early winter is 16. I guess we can build some more of these things. Let's get some more reeds going here, and let's see. You know what? I should probably take that phone call. So, you know what? I think we're going to call this the episode. If you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. If you do subscribe, please tell 10 people about this channel. I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care, people. Bye-bye.